need to get out of this gas station parking lot. What's up, guys? In today's video, we are driving out to Orange Beach, Alabama. Got about an hour drive, and we are going to be washing a $300,000 boat. Now, I know I do boats that are worth more than that, and you may do boats that are worth more than that, but this is a very beautiful center console. It's a 39-foot Jupiter, and we're going to learn how to properly wash it and maintain a boat. Now, this won't just work for this boat. This will work for any boat that you have. So a sport fisher or a little wakeboard boat or a pontoon boat. You can do this on a pontoon boat if that's what you got. It does not have to be a $300,000 boat. But in this case, we are doing a 39-foot Jupiter. And we're, like I said, we're driving out to Orange Beach, Alabama. And this video is going to be great. If you just had your boat detailed and either waxed or ceramic coated, this is going to be a video for you. Do this once a month. If you do what's in this video once a month, you will achieve the optimal results for your sealant, your wax, or your ceramic coating. Just follow what I do in this video. It's that simple. Got about an hour drive, unfortunately, but this is what I do as a life of a boat detailer. You drive to the boats. So let's go knock out this boat. Go to the boat. It's nice and windy today. Yeah, such a beautiful property here. I love coming to wash this boat. It's just a nice day. Beautiful boats, beautiful house. Gotta love Orange Beach, Alabama. All right, so here's our boat. Let's go ahead and check it out. Like always, if you get any value out of this video, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification, so every time I make a video, it will pop up. And all of the products that I talk about in this video are in the description down below. So if you click those links and purchase those products, I appreciate you guys for that. All right, guys, so first thing, it's been about probably a month since I washed this boat, maybe a little longer. This particular boat does have sea decking all in it, and I am going to go over that in this video on how to wash it. And mainly, we're just gonna go over, like I said, how to wash a boat properly. And then I am going to top it off with an SiO2 sealant. With Marine Detail Supply Company, we actually put together this cool bucket system. We got a really nice bucket now, as you can see, with a nice rope handle. It comes with all of these products in it. This is a brand new system, so you can tell I haven't even opened it. It still has all the paper and stuff in it. What we have here is we have Stark Hydrate, we have Stark Simple Clean, and we have Stark Replenish. Okay, Replenish is the SiO2 we're about to apply. I do have Nautical One Mildew Shield. I have really been liking this product right here for vinyl seat protectant. It does keep away mildew, but it also protects the seat cushion from UV, sort of like 303. And then we have Stark Pure Clean Boat Soap. I find it's super pH balanced for ceramic boats and waxed boats, so it's not going to rip off your wax and it won't rip off your coating. And then we do have a microfiber drying towel, which I have been liking lately. And like I said, our nice bucket. So we're going to use all of these products today to go ahead and wash our Jupiter. So on this customer's boat, he has the stainless water spot system on all of his docks, on his boats. He's got his own water, so I actually don't even have to bring any of my own water. I do recommend getting some type of wash system for your boats, guys. It'll keep your boat looking nicer longer. As you can see, it's still beaten up pretty nice too. All right, guys, so you're gonna notice that I'm using the SureHold blue brush. I love this brush. We don't yet sell it on our website because we can't just yet. But if you're looking for just a good all-around brush, go get you the blue Sure Hold brush system. This is their extra soft. This is really the only brush that I use. I find it's really nice and soft on the gel coat or paint if your boat's painted, and it's just overall a good brush to have. All right, guys, now we're gonna hop to the seadek. We're gonna use Simple Clean here. Basically, this is a marine-based degreaser. Nothing super fancy with this stuff. Purple Power will work, and Super Clean will work as well. But just to make it easy, we put it all in one kit with the Stark Simple Clean. So let's go ahead and hop to the seadek. So first thing to note when you're doing seadek is that there is no really crazy fancy way of doing this, okay? The best thing you can do is putting a little bit of Stark Simple Clean or some type of degreaser on it, scrub it in, rinse it off, and that's it. There's really no simple way, and there's really no great way of protecting seadek either, unfortunately. Now, I will say, because this is freshly waxed, or you know, it was waxed several months ago, and it has SiO2 on it, we don't want this degreaser to drip on here as much as possible. Now, it will happen, and that's when we come back over it later with another SiO2 to re-protect it, but you definitely don't want to spray it directly on the gel coat surface. You only want to try to keep it on this. But like I said, when you're rinsing it on a boat like this size, it's going to drip down. There's nothing you can really do about it. So what I usually like to do is just spray it on there pretty good, pretty liberally, like so. And this is really going to clean this up really good, guys. Like I said, there's no real true fancy way of doing this. And then we're going to take our brush and brush it in. And now we're going to take our water and just spray it off. All right, so as you can see right there, it was super simple. We spray it on, we brush it in, and we rinse it off. That is it. Like I said, make sure it doesn't drip down on this as much as possible, but you saw earlier how much it dripped, and look at that, still water beads like crazy. So that's one thing I really like about Simple Clean. I don't really know how Stark did it, but this product is really good about ripping off dirt and grease, and it doesn't really rip off your wax that much. Now, I will say, don't purposefully put it on your wax, but I mean, you can see right here, guys, you know how nice that still beads up really nice after it just dripped all over it. Let's go ahead and finish up all of the seadek on this boat. All right, guys, so we have all of the seadek scrubbed in with the Simple Clean, and I usually like to do all of the flooring and then come back off and rinse it. So after you brush it, I usually let it sit on there for quite a little bit, and now we're gonna rinse it off. So all we gotta do now is go ahead and rinse off the seadek. I don't really need to use a ton of pressure either.
And I don't necessarily love using a pressure washer on seadek either. This soap smells so good. It smells like, what does that smell like? It smells like sun tanning lotion. like palm oil suntan lotion. So if you like the scent of suntan lotion, you will like Pure Clean. All right, so guys, as you can see, I went ahead and dumped out the old water, and now we're adding new soap and new water because we're about to start on the haul. So I'm just getting us some fresh water for our hull. This isn't always 100% necessary, but the inside was pretty dirty on this boat. Like I said, it's been about maybe a month or two since I've washed this boat. I was in Jacksonville doing that yacht and then just being super busy. So it has been a little bit since I've done this boat. That's why it is a little more dirty than normal. But overall, this process still is only gonna take me maybe 2 hours to do.
Now that we have everything completely washed, I'm going to do stark replenish on the hull. Now we're gonna do this two separate ways, okay? So right now, being the hull is still wet, I am going to do a hydro application. All that means is that we're gonna spray it on and rinse it off, and that's it, and then dry it after. On the inside, on the top side of the boat, we are actually going to do a true wipe down, and that's typically what I recommend. The hull is gonna always be like crazy, typically no matter what. So you can usually do a spray on, rinse off application, and on the top side, we're gonna dry it, clean it, and then apply it by hand. Now you can apply it by hand on the hull as well, but on a boat this size and, you know, just with it not being as easy to get to on the dock here, we're just gonna go ahead, spray it on and rinse it off, and that's all you need. Let's go. All we are going to do right now is spray it on the wet surface. So the surface is still wet. We're just gonna spray it on, let it sit for about a minute, and then we're just gonna rinse it off with some water. All I do is go back and forth. So now that we have all the entire boat all completely dried up, it's okay if there's like a little water here and there. You just want it, you know, 99% dry. Now we are going to apply Stark Replenish with a microfiber towel on all of the interior surfaces. This product can go on metal, it can go on glass, isinglass, it can go on seat cushions. You can pretty much put this on any surface that you would like. I am gonna do the non-skid, I'm gonna do the seats, I'm gonna do the gel coat, I'm gonna do the metal, I'm gonna do the glass, and we're gonna do all of our gauges. So let's go ahead and do the entire boat with Stark Replenish.
in this process of doing it. You know, when you wash a boat, you obviously miss a few little spots. These gutter systems, I'm gonna hit that at the end, so I'm not too worried about it. But you obviously don't hit everything. And when you go back over it with the replenish at the end, and you're wiping your boat down, you're actually gonna get a better clean out of it as well. Another cool benefit of the replenish is that it adds a really nice shine to the surface. Plus, it's gonna make your boat easier to keep clean, because that SiO2 that is in this makes your boat extremely hydrophobic and just keeps the water beating off, and it stops dirt from sticking. So that's one key to keeping a boat clean better, is to not have the dirt stick to it. So this SiO2 is gonna stop the dirt from actually sticking to the boat and allow you to wash it and maintain your boat a lot easier. Now when you're doing the glass, as you can see, it left a streak. We're gonna come back with another rag in just a second and wipe it all off and just really level it out really good. On this list is going to be cleaning out the gutter systems in the compartments. This is a super basic maintenance wash if you are a boat owner, and I do not expect you to have to pull all of your stuff out of your compartments every single time you wash your boat, okay? It's just unnecessary work. So just know, guys, that's where we're coming at with this detail. This is not a perfect, you know, detail per se. This is just a monthly wash. So we're not going to pull everything out of our compartments, but we are going to clean our tracks. I don't typically love using a degreaser to do the tracks because it'll rip off the dirt, which is cool, but it's also going to rip off any protection that you may have. So what I like to use is this new product. It's Stark Hydrate. Now this is technically a waterless wash, so it's going to remove the dirt and it's going to remove the grime, and it's also going to protect in the same pass. So instead of having to do two steps where you would clean it with a degreaser and then come back over with replenish, now you're just using one product that's going to do it both. So give it a nice little spray on the rag, and then we're just gonna wipe it in. So we have everything completely clean. The seadek clean, the compartments clean, the gutter systems clean, the T-top clean, the metal clean, everything is cleaned. And now it's time for our final step. And this is going to be Mildew Shield for vinyl by Nautical One. All right, now guys, look. This product is really good. I have been liking it a little more than 303 lately. It says Mildew Shield, but it does way more than mildew type stuff. It does stop mildew, which is actually what I do like about it. It has some type of polymer in it that actually stops the mildew, but it's also a UV protectant and a conditioner, so it does a lot more than just stop mildew. We're gonna apply this product on all of our seat cushions.
Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this simple video on how to wash your boat, maintain your boat once a month, or if you're a detailer, keep a customer's boat clean once a month. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification, so every time I make a video, it'll pop up. Let's go.